Hey everyone, my name is Stefan and welcome to this video where I'm going to show you the new MySpace. That's right, MySpace made a brand new setup. Why? God knows, I am still confused slightly, except I'm just going with it. Right, so I went to new.myspace.com a few weeks back. I signed up for their kind of early access to their new program. I finally got an invite last night, and today I decided, hey, I'll sign up, let's see how it goes. So this is what the new MySpace actually looks like. It's kind of got a lot to it. It's got a left side of the page which has these kind of I guess these tabs you'd call it. Then on the right side you have latest information on your main homepage. Then later pages you'll see it has a more of a kind of the content, so to speak. Now also we have this bottom side of this page which kind of has another bar with tabs on it, and I'm going to explain all these right now. So this is your main tab you start off with. Your feed, kind of your news feed, like you'd have on Facebook, Twitter, any other social media site. Again, here you can just write whatever you like. The fact which I like, which this has, which other ones don't blatantly have, is it has an add a music tab. Now I've not actually tried it out yet, but I'm sure that'll be rather interesting to see how that plays into the effect of MySpace generally. So I'm going to try that out later on. I'll probably make a follow-up video because there's a lot of aspects to MySpace which I've not tried out yet, and I wanted to first make a first impressions video, and then I'll try later on to kind of give you a more in-depth report once I've tested it out extensively. So now on the main homepage too, though, you have your stream, which is, as I said, this, your library, which consists of the music you have, so to speak, and consists of the songs, the albums, videos, mixes, which are blatantly your playlists at this point, and then photos you have uploaded. Now we also have the People's tab. That's the people you're friends with and their activity. Currently I have none, so that doesn't really play a big role. Your typical settings page, which I'm not going to show you because I have a lot of my personal information on there right now. And then that's pretty much your MySpace tab here. The general bottom MySpace tab consists of all of these kind of news updates. So next we're going to go to myself. This is my page. Now if you click on myself, the first thing you'll see is, again, you can look at my mixes, my playlists, my photos, and my connections, which are kind of my friends or people I've somewhat made a connection with somehow or other. However, here's something which I also think is weird. You can scroll. And when I say scroll, well, we're back to this kind of situation where I think it just constantly grows on and on and on to accommodate what you've kind of posted. So kind of like Facebook has their timeline, which goes from top to the bottom of the page, MySpace has kind of adapted a left to right function. So you'll see that later on when I'm showing you the trending topics, but it just kind of extends outwards. I've also seen other people's profiles where they have these big background pictures on here, so I'm probably going to have that in the follow-up video until I figure out how that really works. So that's kind of that aspect. Then this is your notifications, means I really have none. This is your messaging system, which also doubles up as your queue for your playlist, your music, your actual playlist titles and the real playlists you have, and a radio if you want to choose. Incidentally, you can also access the radio from down here in the bottom right corner, which is right next to the whole repeat and shuffle and volume control. So next we're going to go here to Discover. Now Discover is what I meant when I said the trending topics. Let me just quickly close this bar here. This is what I mean here. You can see here you can scroll for a very, very, very long time. So with that, I just want to state that it has all the main things coming out. And as you can see here, all the biggest topics. I guess it's a good way to find new music if you're trying to find stuff or anything along those lines. However, you can also break it down between people, music, mixes, videos, and radio. So let's say you're looking for something specific, you just kind of click on, okay, I want a specific music track. I can click on the music track, and then again, we have this whole scrolling feature that you can listen to. I guess these are the top 50, I believe. Or looks like it just extends further and further the further you go. So maybe it's the top 100. I don't know, it just keeps going by the look of it. But I'm not going to waste your time with that. You get the idea. And then you can click on the track and listen to it. Or add it as a connection to yourself if you really want to. And there you go. Make it your profile song, which is famous for MySpace, in case anyone missed that back in the day, that you had music automatically playing when someone went on your profile. So there we go, that's that. People, I'm just going to quickly show you that it shows you recommended people, which I'm guessing, I don't know, apparently there's no recommended people, which is cool. And there you can browse. And browse, again, it automatically browses you by your location and who's closest to you. And again, it's got the whole scrolling feature, the kind of, iPad, Windows 8-ish feel of, it has that feel that you want to use and some kind of touchscreen item that you can just drag, as opposed to having to click and drag or scroll with your mouse wheel endlessly. And I'm sure people will have that feeling once they use it. Now the last tab is the search tab. The search tab, and I example here wrote in Michael Jackson earlier to try it, but as you can see here, the search is huge. absolutely huge, and it's very, very responsive. Oh, somehow I clicked back on there. I don't know how. It's very, very responsive, and I might as well show you here by writing in Michael Jackson again. So let's get rid of it quickly, and then look how responsive this actually is. You know, it's extremely quick. It's very, very in depth, and it shows you all the songs, all the artists. So obviously, it just finds Michael Jackson here as himself. All the albums, and you know, you can click on see more for all those. Obviously, the people. The V is obviously stands for verified, so that is the official Michael Jackson account. The playlist he's been featured in, the videos have been featured in, and again, there's always clicking more and such. So that is pretty much the new MySpace in a nutshell from a new perspective, without having gone in depth in all the fields quite now. But what I want to know from all of you guys is, do you think the MySpace had to come back? Do you think MySpace needed to transform to catch up to its competitors in Twitter and Facebook and all those other new social sites emerging right now? And also, do you think it'll have an impact? Do you think that MySpace will resurface, even for slightly, to cause an impact in the social media side? Or do you still think, despite this new whole layout change, they'll still be focused as a network somewhere way back that nobody really focuses their main attention on? Also, if you're a music artist or do anything with music, do you think this will help you? Do you think this new MySpace layout is more user-friendly for music artists, or do you think it's less user-friendly for artists? And, you know, leave me your feedback, just generally, if you want me to do anything on MySpace or test out anything on MySpace, or even if you have this new MySpace layout and want to become my friend, please just add me or ask me, you know, to add you. And just leave me your general feedback. I can make videos on any aspect of this if you like me to, and let's just have a good time and hope for the best. So, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching my video, my first review on MySpace, the new MySpace, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.